Hey guys, as you probably know, I am on a tournament, 9 rounds, 9 days, 1 game per day. And you know what? I've lost against 2200 FIDE rated player. I am 2-3-1 live, but actually I played some tournaments in June, so I am 2075 already. But now I'm gonna be 2070 because I lost, which is very sad. So I checked that my opponent plays this simple Caro Kann variation. I just went for it. I just believe that whenever your opponent plays something, very symmetrical, you can go for it with black because, well, you get the symmetry, the position is equal, one move, and you have a better position. I haven't analyzed this game yet because, guys, I just didn't have time. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna tell you my thought process and all that stuff. I just was very proud of this game for now because I think everything was working well. I'm just developing, and he's got an isolated pawn. I play a6 and forcing a4, and now I was very happy because I saw that there's many dark square holes that I can enter, right? So queen to a5, that's number one. He goes knight to e5 immediately because if he doesn't, I'm gonna go rook to d8 and put enormous pressure on this pawn, and he will never be able to do anything. So takes. This pawn looks isolated, but I have c5, d5, and here we enter many variations. Like I was calculating queen to e2. First of all, I was calculating queen to f3, which I would, and the best variation was this, right? When I'm just grabbing a pawn, this knight is attacked, so he's probably gonna defend it like this, and then I take another pawn. But I also calculated this, queen to b4, queen to a4. Yeah. Sorry. Everybody, sorry. First we take this, then here, d takes e, rook to e3, and now I was calculating queen to c7. So now I'm attacking the bishop. He cannot defend it with the queen. So if he moves, because I'm threatening capturing the queen, if he moves, he's losing the bishop. But there is bishop takes a6. And after pinning him, unfortunately, he's got this weird bishop b7 move that completely saves him. So I went for, but we didn't even go for it. He went pawn to d5. I actually thought he's gonna go queen to d5 was better. Queen to b4. I probably should have spent a little bit more time on this move. Like I was calculating this stuff. So e takes d, knight takes d5. I mean, there was this variation where he takes with the knight. I've gotta take because he's gonna take with a check. He takes with the bishop, and here, of course, we just have a simple position where if I play here, he can take the rook, and after I take the queen, he takes this. He's got two rooks for a queen, which is not anything crazy for me because I wanted to win this game. So I played queen to b4 for putting pressure on this bishop. He had ideas with a5 and rook to a4 and trapping my queen after rook to a4. And yes, we had some lines here that kind of saved me, but I still ended up with an exchange down. So he played queen to e2. Yeah, I thought he's gonna play a5, but then I would play queen to b7. So e takes d5, and here it's where I just messed up everything. Like I thought maybe queen to b4 was bad from the start, but for e takes d5, I thought that his only option was to move away, and I don't even know what I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe he didn't see that after taking this, I can take with the rook, because if we take with the knight, then he attacks my queen. Wait, yeah, he attacks my queen. I need to move back, and then he takes and takes here, and it's a draw. So I thought that this is what he thought, but unfortunately, and the rook to d5 didn't work because I'm defending d2, and after this, my knight is protecting the bishop. But unfortunately, completely different. Bishop to g5, which I didn't expect. It's a joke because I had like 50 minutes on the clock, or maybe 42 minutes on the clock at this point, and I didn't see a simple move like bishop to g5. I should have probably, I don't know, I stopped calculating queen to b4, queen to e2. Like I just did. Maybe queen to b4 was just too immature. But anyway, the game was going well. My king looks open, but actually isn't. I have an amazing center and free tempo, 4 moves, and my pawn is promoted. I play rook to e8 just to be able to fight against this queen, because I know that his plan is h4, h5, and I want to exchange the rooks so I can push forward, take stakes, and that's what I said. And I played h6, and you know what? I didn't even see that he can take on d5. He didn't, because it also ended in a kind of unpleasant position for him. He took on h6, and the reason for h6 was rook being able to play rook to e5 and block him and defend d5 with the rook. So the rook does a lot of stuff. Queen to d2, d4, knight to b1, and here it was an important decision. Do I just take knight to a3? And I kind of stopped calculating because I thought that I'm not gonna have a clear win and he always can just counterattack me here. It was just super annoying for me. I don't know, man. I probably should have just, yeah, I mean, look at this. Queen to b4, I even forced exchange like this, and it's just a lot better. But for some reason, I mean, it felt like this trade was stupid. But I calculated that I'm gonna be alright after bishop to c2. I didn't see b4. I don't see things, as you can see, guys. I just don't see stuff. Wait, what? What about this line? Am I blind, or am I seeing stuff that I didn't see yesterday? What after this? What? Okay, a5. I'm gonna take, and I'm losing. Alright, doesn't matter. But I didn't even consider this. I played here. And the only problem is that I have a bishop, and you know, the bishop is unable to control the dark squares. I play bishop to a4, now he's got counterplay. That's the problem. Bishop to c6. c6 didn't work because of rook to c2. And here I think, because I consulted it with somebody on the phone who was watching my game, that rook to e4 was a better idea. I mean, of course, it looks better. But I was in a winning mindset. I was only thinking about finding the win. I just... For me, the win was like... You know, it was just an obvious thing to win this game. But somehow, I play bishop to c6, and I think it messes everything up. Because what I didn't see is that he can simply play king to f1 to defend the e1 square, so I cannot go rook to e1. And that's basically how the game ended, but I played 40 more moves just till the end of the notation, you know. I don't know, guys, if you ever done it, but these notations have 60 moves usually, so I just played 60 moves, and then I just gave up because, yeah, it's lost, and I'm not gonna bother, you know, anybody, him as well, to, you know, go for another set of notations and write everything down. Yeah, calculations is my problem. I'm maybe too old. I might be too old, actually. I think I played the opening very, very well, strategically. And yes, tomorrow I'm gonna play another game. We will see how it goes. I'm not in the right mood, but, you know, we gotta keep fighting. See ya, guys.